Believe it or not, there is a way we can create geometry without launching commands from the ribbon, and we don't even have to keep track of the current layer. In this lesson, we're going to look at the Add Selected command. Using Add Selected, we can create geometry by example. On my screen, I have an unfinished detail drawing. Over here on the right, we have a manhole cover, both top and section view, and on the left we have the frame the manhole sits in, both top and section view. I'm going to start by zooming in on section AA. In this drawing, I still need to add a line segment from this endpoint on the left to this one on the right. Take a look at the current layer. That's obviously incorrect, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I can create this entity without worrying about the layer and without even launching a command from the ribbon. What I'll do is select an object that represents what I'd like to create. I'll select this line. I will then right click and choose Add Selected. Since I chose a line segment, AutoCAD has launched the line command for me. It has also set the appropriate layer current, so I can create my line from the endpoint here to the endpoint here. When I'm finished, I'll press Escape, and as a courtesy, AutoCAD sets the current layer back the way it was. Let's make another change. I'd like to project this edge up into the top view. To do that, I'll launch the line command. I'll create my line from this endpoint. I will then come down and lock the ortho. We'll zoom out and we'll pan the drawing down, and I'll pull this line up through the top view. This edge will appear as a circle in the top view. To create that circle, I'll select this circle. This is a perfect example of what I want to create. I will then right click and choose Add Selected. I'll create my circle from the center of this one, and I want its radius defined by the intersection of the phantom line and my projection line. When I'm finished, I'll select the projection line and press Delete. Next, let's focus our attention on the section views. I would like section BB to use the same hatch pattern that's being used in section AA. No problem, I'll select this hatch and right click, and I'll choose Add Selected. Not only does AutoCAD match the layer, it also matches all of the hatch settings. All we have to do is click inside this closed shape and press Enter. We haven't even talked about dimensions yet, but I bet you can guess that if I selected this dimension and right clicked and showed Add Selected, then press Enter, click this line segment, and I could pull out a dimension that perfectly matches all of the settings of the original. As you can see, the Add Selected command provides us one of the fastest ways to work on a file. Using this tool, we can spend less time driving the interface and more time improving our design.